find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Right, today is June 7th, 2021, and it's 3:06 a.m. 1099 subscribers. Welcome, new subscribers. By now, you guys already know baby girl Sussex, Lilibet Diana, born. So the day that she was born, that's when I went on my little mini getaway with the family. And we came back yesterday. When I came back yesterday, I just went and checked some comments on my YouTube videos, and that's when I found out that the baby was born. So I was, for some reason, I felt like she was born already since last 2 Fridays ago. But yeah, so I'm excited for them, very happy. But yesterday when I came back, I was not in the mood to record anything, even though I had the time. You know, we were camping, and the kids, you know, I had to explain to them why we doing some of those little outing with them, because my oldest doesn't want to do it anymore. He's like, why every weekend we doing this? I want to stay home and play video game and this and that. He didn't say it like that, but I know this is what he wants to do. But I told him, you know, as a family, these are the things that we do. When he gets older, he'll understand, and these are the things he's supposed to be doing when he have his own kids. So sometimes we need to explain to them why we do certain things. So he wasn't really happy going over there because he just wanted to stay home. Yeah, came back, my legs full of mosquito bites and all of that. Sheesh. And Saturday night when we were over there, my goodness, we had the perfect weather. I could not ask anything better. And we did a lot of stuff with the kids. They went fishing, all sort of things. And the night when we came back from doing little activities with the kids, I like around 7-8 p.m. I just sat by the campsite. I did bring a little bit wine with me. I put it in a weird bottle because I didn't have something small enough to carry it, and I didn't want to bring the whole bottle with me. So I put it in a container that had how do you call this, honey in it. So it fit perfectly in the cooler, and it was really chill, perfect temperature to drink. So I sat by the campsite, drank myself to sleep. I knocked myself out, especially when you wanted your spicy rice and the kids were around. You can't get your spicy rice, so I drank myself to sleep. So I didn't even go in the tent to sleep. Right where I was drinking, I fell asleep. Put my leg up on something and then lay back on the folding chair. And when I got up, it was like midnight, and my husband told me he went out with my youngest. My youngest is more into all of that. They wanted to watch the stars, and they took the telescope with them. They went somewhere. And I'm like, I had no clue. He's like, yeah. My husband was like, I left your dumb ass there because you knocked yourself out. So, yeah. And when I got up, took a quick shower. We have a little portable shower we brought with us. And then went back in there and fell asleep again. And I think when I went in the tent, I was going to Twitter, see what was going on. Oh my God, it was the squad were having a blast on Twitter, and these tweets, I think they're gonna come after. I don't know which order that I'm gonna do it, because I like to all the things that I bookmark, I like to share them with you. So but I think right now I'm gonna go over the tweets that had to do with the baby being born and stuff like that, and I will tell you. I mean, the tweets usually tell itself. Alright, so when I came back yesterday, we smelled like, how do you call this, fire, because from the campsite, even though we took showers. So we took another great shower, washed our hairs and stuff like that, and then I got my spicy rice. So I was not in the mood to do any recording. Alright, so I don't know if I'm gonna cut this out, but it is what it is, okay? This is not a children channel. If you don't know what spicy rice is, don't ask me. Do not mention it on the comment section. You will have to watch all the other videos to know what I'm talking about. Alright, it's not just Harry, okay? We're all human. Alright, let's go on Twitter and see what's going on. I'm so stupid.
So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
Alright, this one I did not bookmark. It was on my homepage. Alright, that's from Henry VIII. I know it's silly, but it will make me very happy if just one major British outlet will admit that Kensington Palace was leaking against Harry, Meghan, and Archie. It's so obvious. Alright, I think it's because nobody knew about the baby was born on Friday and they kept it a secret. I knew that would have been the case because they have to enjoy that the second time around, because the first time around they didn't give them a break at all. And I mentioned it in other videos. When you are doing family planning and then it goes accordingly, and when you know you're pregnant, you know the joy that you have, because I know the joy that I had when we were pregnant. All right, and then the privacy. I mean, I enjoy my life the way it is. Believe me, I know what they crave for. All right, they don't need to tell me, because when you do family planning and you experience the joy, oh my goodness, to see the result when you do the test, the home kit test, and you find out you're pregnant. All right, I'm talking for myself here, but I could see the happiness in them. All right, when you see that you're pregnant, and then you call your doctor to make the appointment and to really confirm it and start following through with your doctor to monitor you as you're pregnant. They crave that. But when you get people against you, especially your own family, that hurts. That really hurts. My goodness, I'm just happy for them that they get to do it the way that they wanted the second time around. And even still, while they were pregnant, the kind of negativity that they were saying about them. But at least this part they could control, where they don't really need to watch the news or read social media and stuff like that. The things that were going on, my goodness, this is very sad. And not only that, in Harry's case, you see the whole nation, meaning his country, well, I'll not say every one of them, but at least the one with the mic who had the potential of, spreading positivity, but instead they were against you. I mean, that hurts. So now that they were able to do it the second time around, their own way, their own free will, and how they want to report it, it feels good. I feel good for them. All right, so let me read some of the comment under this tweet. Okay, I feel like a big leak or an email scandal will burst the whole thing open. It's going to happen one day. Just have to be patient. I think that once the Queen passes, the firm will lose a lot of protection it once had. That's a good thing. That's a good point. Let's see here. I don't know about that. Everyone knows when the Queen dies, the monarchy will be at its most vulnerable. The royal family is a benefit for the Tory media and government. They may close ranks and do everything to protect them until Charles is settled on the throne. I mean, like I said before, the government, the people that they put to work in the palace, it's a way to monitor them, to guide them, or to sort of put them in check. All right, do as I said, or we're gonna put a referendum to get rid of you, this kind of thing. So the palace had to go walk in a fine line kind of thing. All right, so that's what I think. And once the Queen dies, and if if Charles don't fall in line, even more so, all right, forget it. All right, they're gonna order him out eventually. And with Rupert Murdoch over there, in control of all the media, I'm telling you, this guy have the politician, the royal family under his fingertip. This kind of thing. I won't be surprised if he's not the one who's actually running the country over there with the media and stuff. And this is why Harry was like, F this, you're not gonna control me. You could say whatever you want, but you're not gonna control me. All right, and he put everything to rest. Each time they say something stupid about him, he put it to rest. All right, let's see here. You're right that they are both controversial, but like it or not, the Tories basically control the media. Sort of, I agree, but I think it's the Rupert Murdoch guy. All right, putting everything. His buddies pretty much. For example, William literally has waded into the Scottish independence debate, a royal involvement in politics, but how much was it reported on? It wasn't a big of a scandal as is. Okay, I report this. I showed videos of, I think, over there is Channel 4 News or something like that, that they who saw that William was having the meeting with that ex-politician, and once Channel 4 knows about it, they told them not to air it. So I don't know what was aired over there. Okay, it wasn't as big of a scandal as it should have been, but I think to a degree that it's because people literally do not care about the Cambridges. And, they were controlling the media. Okay, I showed you guys this. It's not too long ago. Maybe the most I'll say 6 videos ago. All right, from today's video. All right, people may not be interested in the Cambridges, but those two are literally the future king and queen consort, and they are involved themselves in a political debate. Interest or not, that should have been on the front page of every newspapers in the country, but it wasn't, because they were controlling it. They told them not to do it. Okay, at least per Twitter, it seemed like the Scots were not enthused. That's right. If people focus only on what the station is telling them, they're gonna be brainwashed, because Twitter has everything. All right, Twitter has everything. If you follow the right people, you'll know what's going on. All right, things they don't want to hear, things they don't want to make public, things they don't want to be on front page is on Twitter, no matter what. All right, I've been trying to be nice, but it occurred to me that the Middletons don't really like Meghan. Pfft, where have you been? Okay, so what if Kate is the one that questioned Archie's skin color? Racist people always try to appear to be the sweetest and nicest, but Archie doesn't look too biracial for a play date. I mean, please, Harry, Meghan knows what's up. Meghan knows exactly what's going on. And Harry starting, well, he's been knowing now that her bigots play. All right, he probably had some sort of behaviors like them. Okay, now he realized how bad it was. All right, now that he's see how they treat Meghan and things that Meghan went through. All right, so now he understands. And I'm pretty sure some of the things that they sang, his side of the family are saying, he probably never took it the way he takes it now. But now he's a better man. He understands. He sees what's going on. He reads between the lines. He reads the room, so he knows what's up. So I won't be surprised, these kind of things, these are the things he used to do himself. I remember how I said there's a level of racism. Each one of us have it, including myself. It's a matter of time where you present yourself or someone present themselves to you and for you to behave in a certain way. And this is where sometimes you have to be very careful to acknowledge your wrong and then to make sure not to repeat it again. All right, like in the Hutchinson interview, when was that? Was it in September or November of 2020, where he interviewed this Hutchinson guy during the Black Lives Matter, where he said a lot of things. There's a lot of things he didn't think that were big deal. He didn't say it like that, but it's until he realized what Meghan is going through, he could not even fathom those kind of treatment that Meghan got. He couldn't even be in her shoes in one day. He said something in that sort of sense. All right, yep, of course it is. They think we are so dumb. They won't, because of the mutual benefit arrangement they have with the firm. It can only happen when one decided there is no benefit to being cozy with the royal family. Yep, that's exactly that. And the thing is that the election that just happened, that was their chance, the people, okay, chance of changing that. But no, the brainwash is really deep over there. Okay, I'm leaving for the day. Okay, which one will it be? The press already started with that little be a princess stuff. All right, thank God Harry and Meghan don't care about that. Okay, they dream of that OBE on only Charles or William can bestow it. So no. Okay, 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the honor. Okay, it will eventually come out. These people have no shame. I agree that that day will come. All right, let's go to another tweet. I believe this is, which one was I reading? Okay, a lot of things just, all right. What is that? Arizona wildfire burned 60,000 acres. Okay, that's something else. Let's focus on the squad. Okay, okay, that's politics. Okay, bigots go to hell. Lucifer is decided to each of you to arrive, burn for eternity. I mean, when you think about it, I've said this, you have a limited amount of time here. I mean, if what we believe of the afterlife, I mean, these people have a lot to answer. They're gonna say, why did I behave the way that I do for that small amount of time that I have on this earth? All right, that's what I'm getting from this. All right, okay. That's this one. I know it's silly, but it will make me happy if just one major British, okay, that's the one I just went through. Okay, all right, let me like some of them and then I'll just go to my like. Okay, all the W's who hate Meghan Markle are ugly. Okay, Santa Bali, congratulations to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex on the safe arrival of their daughter Lily. Alright, let me go on this. Alright, that was nice of Santa Bali. Great news. Love hearing from you all at Santa Bali. Hope the team is well. I'm so happy for Harry and Meghan. Welcome to the world, Lily. Welcome to the world. Okay, our visual received. Okay, congratulations to Prince Harry and Princess Meghan. Welcome to the world, little lady. Welcome to the world. Okay, so that's pretty much everybody saying welcome. All right, let's see. There's a prayer. Okay, prayer for has Meg, Archie, and Lily. So now the squad don't have just baby. All right, we have a name for it now, Lily. Okay, Lord, please receive our thanksgiving for Lily. Please cover this family with your grace, joy, and infinite blessing. We pray for all mothers and newborn. We pray for everyone who wants a child, definitely. May you have mercy. In Jesus' name, amen. If I'm not mistaken, I think, is it Tina? Michelle or Tina is she's really hoping to have a child in the coming, let's say, months or a year, because I think, if I'm not, I did listen to the podcast not this past Sunday, the Sunday before that, where they gonna cut down on the podcast or something like that. Let's see. Psalm 127:3. Children are a gift from God. They are, what's that? They are his reward. Reward, that's the word, reward. All right, there's the picture. Baby Lily, Lilibet, Diana. And there's a tweet that I came across yesterday, and where they were saying that they don't deserve this. Or so. I mean, some people, the things that they say, you're just wondering what is in their brain. What did they think before they really tweet that? I mean, I'm sure. What is it? Let's hope I come across it later. Okay, guys, my parents didn't name me after anyone on my mother's side of the family. Do you think they love me? Those quite are crazy. Do you think they love me? There's the crying face. Let's see let me like some of this, and after that I'll just go to the. Okay, there's so many tweets, you see. These have to do with the baby. All right, that's not the thing. See, so much. There's Michelle, to always knowing your worth. All right, let's see here. These are 3 hours ago. May, Archie, June. There's the squad calendar. Okay, June, Lily, July, Diana, August, Meghan, September, Harry, September, Doria. 5 consecutive months. Oh my goodness. And by the way, the baby Lily is a Gemini. I'm a Gemini too. All right, my son, my youngest, is a Gemini. So we're all good. All right, so let's go back, and then I'll go to my like. Where's the one that all right, there's this one here. Guys, my parents didn't name me after anyone on my mother's side of the family. Do you think they love me? My mother obviously couldn't stand my grandmother. Those quite are crazy. Okay, me too, same. Let's see here. Okay, was it Sam here too? Sam, I wasn't named after anyone on both sides. My mother named me for 2 renowned movie stars of her time and never told me when I was that age. Probably didn't think I would become aware. Insult. Insult to injury. Same here. I was named after Marie Curie. Okay, so obviously my parents love scientists more than their own family. Okay, I too had my middle name from my grandmother. The only drama that resulted in was from me because I wanted to throw a phrase where I hated it. Yes, they love you. You are number one, and their was it and their books, and always will be. Thank you. The three of the girls in my family have their great grand names as their middle name. Should I wait until they're teenagers to set up the cage watch? Apparently, there can be only one. What is it? My oldest, his name was already set way before I had kids, way before I was thinking of having kids. I knew if I have a boy, what name would it be? All right. So when he came, it wasn't easy. And what happened with my husband when he came to the country, because he's Asian, they had asked him to change his name, and he said if he was gonna change his name, he was gonna name himself the name that I gave my son. So he was more than happy for that name. All right, but he never changed his name. He never did. Only one of his brothers did, but everybody else did not change it. Okay, he said he was too lazy to do the paperwork. He just left it as is. He didn't bother changing it. And my second, okay, when I was pregnant, the one that I had the miscarriage, I already had a name for him. I didn't even know if it was gonna be a boy or girl, but if it was a boy, I already knew what name he was gonna have, and it was Matthew. Okay, so when he was when I lose the baby, and then I got pregnant with my third one, the one my youngest right now, and I was thinking of using the name Matthew again. And what I came to realize, and I was like, no, I want to leave that name for that baby. Okay, that was his and his only, not knowing whether it was gonna be a girl or a boy. So I didn't go with the Matthew one. Instead, I went with Mark. And the thing is that all of our names, not even knowing, it wasn't even planning, all of our names start with M. My husband's name start with M. My first name start with M. My oldest start with M, and my youngest start with M. I didn't even know. It wasn't in the plan, but it happened to be. But their names are pretty much from the Bible. Okay, Michael, Matthew, and Mark. All right, these are those names that I like. And come to find out, my youngest doesn't like his name. I don't know why, but one of the reasons, I think he said, like when he's reading, when they tell him to mark something on the paper, so I think that's one of the reasons that he doesn't like it. But and I told him he needs to appreciate it, and I told him where I got the name, how it came about, and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of time for him to settle into it. And I told him, I will appreciate if he keep it, but if he doesn't want it, when he gets older, he has the choice to do it. I can't force him. I gave him the name out of love, and I told him why I gave him that name, so it's up to him. He's young. He's what, 8 to 9, his birthday's coming up soon. Okay, we both are Gemini. And one funny thing here, while we were camping, because I'm more of a disciplinary things, when they do or say something stupid, I usually nip it in the butt, so to speak. All right, I'll make him stop. So he told me it's not fun to come camping with them. He said he only wanted him and his dad to come camping. You know what? As a matter of fact, I think I was doing my job, okay? Because these kids, the things that they be doing. And I told them, when I'm here and camping, hanging out and stuff like that, I don't want them to be doing something stupid where we have to go to the hospital, okay? I want to enjoy the day and stuff like that. So they were doing a lot of stupid things, and that were kind of dangerous. And I told them, I don't want to go to the hospital, okay? There's a lot of stuff we talk about while we were camping. Even with the kids, when I was talking to them, discipline them, and I read the book. I think I'm in chapter 9 or 10 already, and I can really record. I did a little bit recording last time I went camping, and that this past weekend for chapter 7. I have to find the recordings and put them together and edit it for you guys. By now, most of you don't really care, but it was something that I said I was gonna do. But later on, I realized I can't really do the recording, because each time I'm at the campsite by myself, my oldest will leave my husband and my youngest whatever they were doing to come at the campsite. I literally told him, next time I want him to stay over there. Give me my peace, okay? I want to be at the campsite by myself, because during the week you guys are with me and I'm doing a lot of stuff with you. I'm, checking on your schoolwork, do all of this. So while you're here hanging out with your dad, stay with your dad. I don't care if you don't like it. Stay with him. Give me my peace. What happened? Why are you back? When I'm here, sometimes I just want a few minutes by myself, okay? You and Daddy and Michael and Mark, go hang out, okay? You could sit here. The whole thing is for you to have fun and stuff like that. But anyway, put the thing in the car. I think it's open. The thing, the mask. Because your dad don't get the chance to hang out with you during the week because he's working, he's doing different things. But even though he's working from home, usually, he stays in the office and things like that. So while we're over there, he's doing some stuff with you. Go hang out with him. Go learn to tie some rope. I told him that. Go learn to tie some rope. Learn from your dad. Hang out with him and stuff like that. My youngest, he's more surprising to me because I didn't think he would be the type who want to be in the woods and do all sort of stuff, cutting trees. We bought a little saw for them to cut wood, to burn when we're doing grilling and stuff like that. So he enjoy all of this, and I thought my oldest would have been the one who likes it. And I think what happened is that the pandemic, being at home, and like on weekend, that's when he could use his tablet. That's one of the reasons he doesn't want to be doing these things. He wants to be in his room, be on his tablet. So yeah, the pandemic, you try to keep them safe, and at the same time they, some bad habit is creating out of it. So he doesn't want to be out there, and I told him he has to. All right, that's what family do. While the weather is good, we will be doing those kind of things. And at the same time, I realized they need to be with their friends, but you don't know who's vaccinated, and things like that. So I told my husband, if his family are vaccinated and stuff like that, they could take them for a week or something, and my husband and I could just go camping ourselves. We could do different things, things that we wanted to do when the kids were there. At least we could do it on our, So this is something we're planning on doing. So one or two times we go to the camp this summer, the kids will not come with us. They will stay with their some family member, whichever is willing to take them just to hang out and stuff. So my husband could spend some time. And things that we wanted to do, go hiking and stuff like that. I've done it before with my husband. The kids don't want to do it. And if we do go for a walk, they complain. But for some reason, yesterday morning, they didn't mind because they don't want to help. But anyway, I have a lot of recordings that I did. I don't know. I'll see if I could share some of them with you guys. All right? Because, a lot of us, or some of my subscribers are family, okay? They are raising kids, and they don't mind those kind of discussion. Like in the comment section, while I was over there, I saw one of my subscribers whose husband passed. They were together for 42 years and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure it may not be sometimes pleasant to hear these kind of things because you're missing your significant other who's no longer there with you. But for those who's young, who's probably not even thinking of family planning, but at least if you hear how, I'm not saying my life is perfect, okay? My life is not perfect. But if you hear some of the things that I go through and things like that, and maybe you could, I don't know, learn from it or try not to do some of the things that I've done, mistakes that I've made or something like that, because there's a lot of youngsters, who plan on doing family planning at some point in their life. Listen, when you hear Tina or Michelle are saying they plan on having a family at some point, things didn't work out for them at certain point of their life and stuff like that. So I mean, I think it's okay to share this. You guys could let me know, and please put the the timestamp on if you're responding to this. That way I know this is what you're responding to, because once I upload the videos I forgot what I said in the videos. So if you put the timestamp, I could always go and click on the numbers and listen to what I've said, and that way I could understand what you're referring to in your comment. Yeah, so let me know if you don't mind hearing some of these. I mean, I don't have to go too deep on my personal life, but certain experiences that I go through, I don't mind sharing them. All right, if you could learn from it, that would be good. All right, because when, like I said, my life is not that perfect, so I'm not saying I'm gonna have the fantasy Disney kind of story to tell you, but sometimes, like I'm doing this tweet here, other things popped up I could share with you. All right, so great grandfather. All right, so I'm done. Okay. This tweet is done. I didn't name my baby after anyone on my husband's side. I clearly hate them. This is funny. I was named after by grandpa. Guess we are just finding out we weren't loved. Same. 4 generations, the same name. I'm the last one. Okay, same. All right. Now I feel like I should go. Okay, I did this prayer. All right, I did this prayer. I just did that. Okay, not one California media outlet leak, not one friend leak, not one staff leak, not one leak. Speak volumes about where all leaks were coming from over the years. Pound UK. There's 6 comment here. Okay, thank you to all staff at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital, Buckingham Palace. Don't forget Kensington Palace. We've always known where was leaking. Okay, from Kensington. Oh my God, they tagged them. Kensington Palace. There was no leak. All right. Who knows? Maybe the Queen probably knew, and she kept it to herself, because she knows if things come out before they say it, the squad gonna come after them. And another thing that happened, after the baby was born, because the talk that was going on Saturday, which I'm gonna do the tweets at a different time, all right, for the Saturday's tweets, is that the squad were talking about the names of the baby. All right, there were a whole bunch of tweets guessing what the baby name will be and all of that. It was really, if you guys, it would be nice if some of you go on Twitter and follow the right people, because at some point, the good squaddies who tweet good stuff, they were having fun on Twitter. At least for me, my timeline was pretty fun. All right, when Saturday night. And another thing is the thing that was going on. They were, something happened with William, with the Cambridges. Something happened. I don't remember what happened. When I come across the tweet, I'll remember. But I know they were bashing them with some stuff. But I'm sure they were more than happy to get that spotlight away from them, because the spotlight that was going on them were not too good. All right. So these tweets will come out later. I forgot what it was, but I knew they were getting a spotlight that they were not craving for. So that was what was going on Saturday. Okay, not one California media outlet leak. Okay, that's the one I just read. Remember when y'all lost it when Doria arrived to the cookbook launch together with the Sussexes, as she wasn't a royal and not allowed to, that was unquote, to catch a ride with her daughter and son-in-law. You asked her to walk or take a taxi instead. So now you care about the feeling? Nah. So what happened here? Okay, so there's no, she blocked the comments. People cannot comment. That's this here. I don't know about that. I wasn't really making content during that time. All right, let's see here. Next tweet. Hi, British tabloid. While Harry and Meghan relax with their 2 kiddos and their privately bought Montecito home. That's the squad. We're beginning. Please remember, while I'm beginning, Sophiesta. Yes, it has to do with Sophie. Sophie is something they asked Sophie about if she knows, Oprah. That was the thing here. If she knew about Oprah, and she's like, she didn't know, Oprah who, this kind of thing. And then the squad went to work, and they showing picture of her going to the South African school that Oprah built and stuff like that. That's what it was. All right. So the squad were putting it in full blast. But anyway, let me continue read here. Alright, please remember while embezzling Sofiesta, she lived in Bagshot Park, 120 rooms, my goodness, with a 150-yard lease for £5 million. How many bathrooms do you think that is? Oh my God, what is that? How many bathrooms? A lot. Imagine how much taxpayers pay for their toilet paper to wipe their lazy bums. Speak on it, sis. Okay, preach, Heather, preach. Thank you, Heather. This needs to be said. Oh my God. Something must have come out after the baby was born. All right. And to think about it, they just put it on their website. On their website. My goodness. Oh, there was a boxing with the Mayweather thing. The main event between Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul ends with no result as both fighters go to the distance to their 8-round exhibition fight. They probably didn't want to knock him down. That's probably that. Alright, racism in the UK is out of control. The island needs to be shut down and fumigated. Damn. Please, spill the tea, sis. What's happening? 9 hours ago. For real, the thing is none of these people can do face-to-face or one-on-one. They either shield behind privilege protection or a keyboard trolls. Okay, it's embarrassing. Okay, something must have been going on. So that's that. That's page 2 hours ago. Good morning to Lilibet Diana only. She's being very specific. Only. Alright, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been so blessed lately. Alright, there's no comment here. Has anyone checked on Guy? There's the dog. Guy have been put in the back seat since Archie was born. He's probably said, man, another one, when I'm gonna get that special love I used to get from Meghan. Let's see here. Okay, he's reassessing his situation as superior, knowing he's having to share his Meg again. I'll always her first baby. That's that. The squad or something. They even go after the dog. Poor guy. Okay, you know he is beside himself. He tried to stop Harry, but they locked him out of the room. Okay, he running away to grandmother Doria house right now. Still Meghan guy. Good question. He's probably wondering what is going on. He knows. He could sense when Meghan was pregnant. That is funny. Okay, what's next here? It's funny because the people that suddenly want Doria to get the shout out were fuming when her picture was up on Archwell West Side next to Diana. So are they talking about Doria now? Shit, I'm telling you, God is good. God is good. Knowing the way Meghan had planned out to be with Harry over there, shut everything that she was doing, her tig, stop acting, to move over there to be with Harry, and where they all would have had the access to the baby. I mean, not all. I'm talking about the queen and all the other people who's bitching, probably some of the family and stuff like that. But they were acting such a snobbish little bitches. So, you know, they moved back to the US now. They have to go based on their own term, Harry and Meghan's term. All right? So that's on them. And I know the tabloid is taken to another level. But at least look at when Harry decided to show Archie first, okay, at the palace with Meghan. All right? They could have something like that again. But no, Harry's gonna do it at his own term now. They probably will never see the baby's face until she starts walking or something. Alright, Doria is protected by them at all times with huge success. Giving her a shout out will have caused us all sort of unwelcome attention, in my opinion. Her bad as well as good attention. Okay, why does she even need a shout out? She's alive and enjoying her grandkids every day. None of the people complaining name their kids after their mothers. That's true. Alright, so this is where some of the squad felt like Harry's gonna do that. He's gonna honor his mom. Okay, there's Lilibet Diana. Even the grandmother, the queen, is name after the baby. I don't know if she likes it or not, but it is what it is. Harry had the sense to say, I'm gonna name it after my grandparents. Was it my mom, his mom, and the Queen? Right, so which also means that Meghan probably did have a good relationship with the Queen, but at least out of respect for Harry, Meghan went along with it. Usually it's joint when it comes to naming a child. Is both parents have to agree with it. All right. I mean, when I had both my kids, my husband didn't really have much complaining about it. I was the one who raised the name, and he was okay with it. All right. I'll have to go through him first before that happens. If he didn't agree with it, we'll have to come somewhere in the middle somewhere. All right, where we both agree. All right. Let me continue with some of the tweets. They were married. She wrote to the Together cookbook. Okay, that's the one I read already. Something must have happened. They were fuming when she got a car ride with them instead, taking an Uber. They were complaining about this too? My goodness, what is wrong with these people? Even with that, they were complaining? This is the level of, how do you call this? Level of classism that they have over there that drive these people crazy. And when you think about it, which I've said so many times, God put everybody on this earth to run freely, just like a bird who decided to fly wherever he wants or she wants to go. But we human beings putting borders, separation, levels into everything where people cannot even be themselves. And if they are, they get backlash from it. My goodness, a canoe ride on the same paddle by herself. Okay, they are not being subtle, and as usual, some people fall for their nonsense. Remember the outrage when Doria rode in a palace car on Kensington ground. They can all go to hell themselves with the foolishness. Okay, they were fuming. Archie spent his first Christmas with her. I mean, they want to control everything of Harry and Meghan. They really do. I mean, when are they gonna? Harry already put the stop to it and said, I'm gonna enjoy my family the way I want to. Pretty much. All right, let's see. Is that the one I just... Racism in the UK is out of control. The island needs to be shut down and fumigated. Damn, good morning. Okay, I read this. I read that. Let's see here. And my Betty side absolutely loved that they held the news back to avoid the Sunday papers. Let's see here. Alright, I admire them for doing things their way. Also nice that they don't have a beef with the Queen. Can see them naming her Lilibet if she was the source of everything. Okay, I think she probably did the best she could while being product of the world that shaped her. I think she made a disastrous decision throughout her life, but never got the impression that she was deliberately malicious. That's a way of looking at it. I agree. Okay, it's nice to think some relationships are not beyond repair. Alright, the tabloids are seething. They were hungry and prepared themselves to feast this Thursday. I wonder how many were on their way to wait at hospital in Santa Barbara for the arrival. Some were probably isolating in hotels in California in preparation when news broke. That's so squad. They like when Harry and Meghan's being petty with the tabloid. They love that. Alright, me too. I love that they had some time for themselves to enjoy their daughter's arrival. Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning. When you have that privacy that you wanted, when they bring Archie to come and see the baby. I remember when I had my second one, my husband went and get my mom and my youngest, my oldest, to come and visit me at the hospital, and he saw him for the first time, then really understand. I think it was about the same age, all right, 2 years old, so he understand a little bit that he's a big brother. All right, it's really nice when you plan things and it comes in accordingly. It's a really satisfying feeling. All right, I'm really happy for them. Okay, at feast was quickly interrupted. Okay, yes, love it. Okay, thumbs up. All right, let's see this one here. To always knowing your worth. Here's to little Diana. Let's see here. Okay, teach your daughters to worry less about fitting into glass slippers and more about shadowing glass ceilings. That's interesting. All right. I will tell you, my daughter, of your worth and not your beauty. Every day, your beauty is a giving. Every being is born beautiful. Knowing your worth can save your life. Raising you on beauty alone, you will be starved. Okay, you will be raw. You will be weak, easy stomach. Always in need of someone telling you how beautiful you are. Now you worry. That's interesting. It's almost like my youngest. There's the other day, I mentioned to him that not everything you do, I mean, it's not in the same level as the saying, but it just, I just remember to share that with you, is that everything that he does, he wants praise. Okay, he does something, he wants praise. And I told him right now he's at the age where everything that he does, he should not be expecting to be praised. It should be, you should know that these are the right things that you're supposed to do. Okay? I wasn't trying to put him down, but the fact that everything that he does, he's waiting for the praise, I had to tell him, not every time you do something, you're going to get praise. You have to know these are the right thing you're supposed to do as a human being. All right, so I had to tell him that the other day. All right, I love you and everything, and I'm happy that you did it. You did it the right way, the way that you're supposed to do it, but don't expect praise all the time. In the real world, you're not gonna be praised every little thing that you do. All right, you should know this is the right thing to do and do it. All right, don't wait for someone to give you praise for simple things that you do. I mean, when he was younger, as you raising kid, when they do the right thing, you praise them to know that they're supposed to do it. But now he's at the age where you don't need to get praise. You're old enough to understand, if you put your hand on the fire, you're gonna get burned. All right, just because you didn't put your hand on the fire, I mean, he didn't do that. I'm just giving an example. Just because you didn't put your hand on the fire, you expect to get a praise for that. All right, so your action usually tells you if you're gonna get hurt or not. All right, so just because you didn't get hurt, I'm supposed to praise you. When you're supposed to stay, you know that you have to do the right thing. All right, this kind of thing. So reading this, that's what just remind me of my youngest the other day. I had to tell him, put him straight. I love you and everything, but don't expect praise all the time. Every little thing that you do, you're supposed to get praise. Kay loves these prophetic words. Lily is very lucky. She got a special mom. Okay, I am so emotional. My heart is so full for them. Yeah, this is the thing with the squad. When they see anybody, not just the Sussexes, even among themselves, when they tweet about something, they're either down or something nice happened to them, they share it with on Twitter. The squad come and happy for them, congratulate them, or if it's in a time of sorrow, they sorry that they went through. Like for instance, one tweet that I come across, one of the squad lost their significant other. Okay, one of their partner, their loved one, either a husband or something, passed in a car accident or something like that. They tweeted. I didn't share it, but they tweeted it, and then when you read it, the squad were so passionate about it and said, if you need someone to talk to, you could DM me, these kind of things. The squad, when something happened, this is why I love the squad so much. They will put you in your place when you say something stupid, and at the same time they're there for you, to listen to you, and they're there to be the silly self, growing adult, being as dumb as any kid could be, in a fun way. All right, to cheer each other up and stuff like that. Alright, so I'm not done celebrating the arrival of Lilibet Diana. I'm so tickled pink for the Sussex family and wish them nothing but the very best. Okay, love you, Harry, Meghan, Archie, and little Diana. Alright, and Miss Doria. Oh my goodness, Miss Doria. Phew, 2 grandkids she have for herself now, not sharing, going to freaking protocol. Oh, you can do this, you have to do that. Those red tape. Nope, she had them at her own access whenever she wants to. All right, let's see here. That's why I post a picture of my orchard that Pink for the new baby of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Okay, congratulations, Sussex family. Welcome, little Diana. Thank you to all staff at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital. Okay. All right. Okay, Doria Ragland has a role in Harry and Meghan children's life. She gets to watch them grow, and that is a privilege that neither Betty nor Diana will ever have. There is more than one way to honor your parents and grandparents. Thinking about it here, knowing that the baby was named after Princess Diana and the Queen, but guess what? This is something they can never take away from Miss Doria. She has full access to the kids. Okay, she could have them. This is something they don't have. That's one way that I see this tweet here. Let's see here. Okay, but they have in the first initial of the little first and middle name. When my daughter was born, we decided to only use my ex initials to name her after him. His name is Nicholas Mark and hers is Medicine Nia. Sometimes it's not so obvious for personal reason. LD equal DL. Lady Diana. Okay, DL. Doria Lloyd Ragland. Okay, I see what she's saying. Okay. Doria Ragland, born September 1956, mental health therapist and yoga teacher. Very nice lady. Very nice lady. Right now, she's the access that she have to her grandkids. She's richer than anybody else. All right, a lot of people don't get to see their grandkids, and she has that. All right, look at Diana, for instance. Don't get to see none of her grandkids. Her life was cut short. All right, let's see here. A lot of gifts come in many different ways. All right, this is the gift that she has. She probably said, I don't care what you name the baby, as long as I have full access to her. All right, to both Archie and Doria, and little Beth. Okay, Diana. The beauty of Doria, other than her physical appearance beauty, she's gorgeous. Okay, is that she's so secure in who she is. She doesn't need all the hoopla. Okay, Doria knows where she stands with Meghan, Harry, Archie, and Little. Okay, she doesn't need anyone to validate that. That is true. Okay, well said. And not to mention, maybe naming kids after living relative is not part of what Doria and Meghan do. Doria didn't name Meghan after living mother at the time. My grandmother told us that she didn't want our kids to be named after her while she was alive because it's bad omen. LOL. Okay. Well, none of my kids, I wasn't even thinking about that. I already had my thing set. All right, let's see what else. Good morning, have a nice day. All right, I love when the squad be doing that. Just hop on it. Good morning, our lovely couples. You are such a wonderful family. I love Lady Diana. I'm proud of you both. It's amazing that your newborn baby girl is named after the grand, okay, what is that? Queen, the Crown, and Princess Diana. Love, have a blessed, peaceful day. Good morning. Put them in the cup. Put him in the cup. Okay, what else is there? That's what I just read. British media. The Queen was blindsided. Prince Harry, I'll never blindside my grandmother. British media. The Sussex's baby will be born on June 10. Sussexes, we welcome our baby girl on June 4th. British media. The Queen wasn't told before the public. Santa Bali people everywhere, liars. Let's see here. It's a good thing they didn't tell the Queen if they didn't want it to. If they didn't want it known. The royal family was as bad as Thomas Markle. Yep. And they probably didn't tell the Queen maybe the day after. Cause can you imagine when you're going on labor, you think you wanna be calling people and said, Queen, the baby is coming or something like that. It's probably on Saturday they told the Queen. Okay, before they go and say it to the world. All right, they have their moment. You know, she went into labor. When you're in pain, you know, Archie was probably with Miss Doria, and Harry was with Meghan by her side to see the baby coming out and stuff like that. Now, I remember when he came to announce the baby was born, where the horses were behind him, he was so happy. That's my first time. He can imagine what women go through. That was his first time. So he had to experience it again. He had to be there to see the baby coming out.
Very excited to announce that Meghan and myself had a baby boy. It's been the most amazing experience I could ever possibly imagine. How any woman does what they do is beyond comprehension, but we're both absolutely thrilled. I haven't been at many births. This is definitely my first birth.
Jeez, the pain that Meghan was going through. You think people have time to be calling people and said the baby's there and stuff like that? He wants to witness it again, because if his spicy rice don't get pregnant again, if an accident don't happen, so that's it. This is the only 2 chances that he has to see it firsthand. All right, so he has to witness it one more time. All right, no leaks. Serious, that kingdom had lost their mind. Okay, your tweet never disappoint. I actually laugh out loud from your truth. I think Lilibet knew and kept it to herself. I think she's already seen her too. Yeah, I think so too. I think the queen probably knew, and she knows, like I said before, if she goes and tell other people, guess what's gonna happen? All right, the squad gonna come after and start bashing them. I don't think she want that that negative publicity coming after the fail thing over the weekend with Ford Fiesta. Okay, each time they try to cover up one negative thing is another, and then the squad unleash on them. All right, newsflash: Meghan's child is also Harry's child. Let's see here. People seem to forget there are 2 involved, either going after Harry or Meghan like it was not a joint decision. I know, right? Not new flash facts. Yeah, people seem to forget that, like he had nothing to say about naming his daughter. It's all Meghan. I wish I come across the tweet that I saw. Okay, it's annoying for strangers trying to dictate how 2 strangers should live their lives. Okay, you hit the nail on the head. Strangers attempting to dictate another's life. Shame, shame, shame on them. All right, let's see here. Okay, I'm not disappointed with what's coming on my homepage because I didn't bookmark any of this. Okay, that's this. Okay, let's talk birth certificate. No media will have access to little birth certificate. Here in the US, it's protected information. Remember the demand to see President Obama's birth certificate? No one had access until he released it. British media and royal right and getting shit. God bless. That is true. This is all the things the squad are pointing out. TMZ posted Emma Stone's baby certificate. I heard it's public document. Okay, I may be wrong, then I apologize. I don't know. They will have to pay for it. Someone will have to sign for it. I think it's no need to apologize. I was equally surprised it was a public thing, because you have to file it with I'm not sure about this. It's no big deal. It lists parents' name, place and time of birth, country, and city, baby, sex, parents' place of birth. Pretty basic and straightforward. So pretty much everything that was announced on their website. God bless America. Damn right, God bless. All right, so I'm not sure about this. Okay, there's I'm not sure about what she tweeted, and I'm not sure of what the comment, the counteract of this comment. I'm not sure about that. I could look it up. Okay, for the next commentator who says this was unlike any other royal birth announcement, Mike Tyndall announced his son's birthday live on his rugby podcast, as is his right. Told you the child was birthed on the bathroom floor and you found it charming. Please miss me with your outrage. Let's see here. Okay, I'm sorry, but then the same people say there are no more royals and were demanding they give up their titles. Okay, I don't really want to know. I just like the GIF. Who said that? I just want to know. I just like that GIF. Okay, LOL. They are just so angry. They were completely unaware. The courtiers could not leak anything, and the U.S. press got the scoop. They managed to keep it quiet for 2 whole days until the family was safe back at home. And guess what? If they wanted to, they could have still keep that to themselves all week long and decided to post it the following week. All right, they could have. All right, all the people that they need to know already knew. All of Meghan's friends meaning what's her name, the Maloneys and stuff like that. Jessica, okay, probably know and stuff. Important people in their lives probably knew. Alright, and then they decided to put it on the website. Okay, they're just all in a shock because they knew nothing. They knew nothing. This time they were really blindsided. She is 2 days old. Alright, Eugene announced her baby's birth 4 days later, born February 9th while still in hospital. There were pap pics of her leaving hospital February 12th after C-section, baby pics, and same 11 days after the baby's birth. So if Meghan already home, which means she gave it naturally, because if she had a C-section, they had to keep her at the hospital to check on her. Alright, so again, with everything Harry and Meghan is selective, fake anger and twisted lies, and by the UK press media. Okay, what were they expecting? Invitation to the birthing room? Oh, I'm already an hour. Okay, let's see here. Doria is now a grandma of 2. The squad tweet everything. Okay, she has 2 grandbabies. Okay, congratulations, Grandma Doria. Lilibet will be a brilliant angel. Okay, angel come on all colors. My 17 and 14-year-old grandkids' father is Norwegian and Scandinavian. My kids are from a father that is 75 and is Creole and black. He has 7 kids. My 2 are the lightest of his children, were the least liked growing up. That's sad. Okay, yeah. Okay, such a blessing. I love her. Dignity, poise, and sweet. What else? What else is there? Vanessa Nugent. Is anyone else loving the fact that Meghan safely delivered little Diana and now she gets to enjoy being a new mom away from the cesspool, and she'll be making money with her book while Shutter Island imploded for weeks? Okay, love this song. I can't stop listening to it. Let's see here. Okay, I'm loving every single minute of it. I'm loving it. So happy she's healthy and safe away from that hellhole. Okay, poem. Okay, that's in another different language. Okay, so then proud. Is it okay that I'm kind of loving this? But this is the squad. Everybody's happy for them. Loving every minute of it. All right. And by the way, I knew of the birth to my comment section. I don't know if I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. It's someone who commented on one of my videos and said she was born. All right, because I was driving back from my mini getaway with the family. People are deeply hurt just because Lilibet Diana is a beautiful name. Let's see. Might also be because it's also Charlotte's name. Who's that? Who's that? Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. Okay, I didn't even know that was her full name. Okay, it's creative, nostalgic, unexpected, and adorable, and so intimate. All right, so they both have. Guess what? The William and Harry, they both share the same mother, the same grandmother. So, and they have a daughter, and they decided to name it. All right, but guess what? The other thing is that Harry gave her daughter the nickname that they gave the queen as his daughter's first name. All right, let's see. Normalize not telling people what names to give their children. Normalize speaking blessing over a new life and congratulating the parents. Let's see here. There is always something they want to bring up, controversy, but Meghan and Harry are in bliss, free from the vultures and able to deliver their baby daughter in peace, joy. All right, there's that. They are too crazy to hear that. Yep, that's what's going on here. Okay, pagan. Let's see here. Even in 2021, your average everyday racist thing, they can activate person of color against each other using the same tired method. I've been woke way too long for that. What are they doing? Are they saying stuff against each other? Okay, I'm very good at sassing out agent of chaos. Okay, they really think it is 1947, so they're using the same playbook, pinning people against each other so they could stand tall. Okay, it boggles my mind. They care about Doria as much as they care about black on black crime. Okay, what are they up to now? That's what I'm trying to wonder. Okay, now it's Meghan hates black people because she named her child after her husband's dead mother and almost dead grandmother, who are both white. Also, Doria is just a maid in her grandchild's life, but Carol is a real grandmother who enjoy helping out. What? What are they talking about? They don't even know what's going on in the Sussex's household. What are they talking about? I think Miss Doria is more than happy just to hang out with her grandkids. Okay? If she even, we don't even know. We just speculating. She probably just go there for a visit. A lot of people, Doria's age, they probably want to be independent. Some people probably said, I already raised my kids. I don't want to be dealing with kids. They just go and visit. Alright, I remember when my aunt, who I consider a grandmother to me, when she was alive, when we go to her house, she will tell us, come over for Thanksgiving, Good Friday, come to eat. She made a huge feast for us, okay? Not just me, everybody in the family come. Alright, after you finish eat, sit for a little while, and she kick you out. She's like, you gotta go. She wanted her peace and quiet. The kids making too much noise. At that time I didn't have kids, but I was pregnant with my firstborn when she passed. But at that time, my sister's kids, my other family member who have kids, once they finish, they're like, okay, it's time to go. Pack up. If you're taking goodie bags with you, go. Okay. So not everybody who's like that. We don't even know if Doria is there all the time. Maybe right now she's probably over there to give Harry and Meghan a little helping hand with Archie and stuff, because Meghan probably can't really walk well enough. Okay, so yeah, they don't even know what's going on. They're just creating nonsense, so they could stand tall. Look at this, how they're putting the same freaking blueprint that they've been playing all along. All right, showing how great the other one is while putting the other one down. I mean, we know the deal. All right. Then they don't even know what's going on over there. Okay, it was as fuck. All right, let's see here. Next tweet. All this my homepage. All right, so that's that. Let's see this one. People are angry that the Sussexes actually have good relationship with Harry's grandmother and that he's still Diana's son no matter what. Seethe, troll, seethe. If Lily even slightly resemble Diana, it's game over for you subhumans. Oh my god. The squad are crazy. But it's true. Can you imagine if the baby looked like Diana? Oh my god. Hell will break loose. Okay, I will laugh so hard if little Diana has blonde hair. Okay, haha, I almost wish it. Alright, what is that? King will go into rage. Okay, King will go into rage. Should be a rage. Okay, let the angry and even lost sleep over. Who cares? We are celebrating the birth of little Diana for the rest of this year, not giving second thought to the evil racist haters out there. Lilibet. Okay, I'm hoping she's a mirror image. Can you imagine that? Please don't give the Windsors gene. Oh my god, you seen the queen? Okay. Phew. All right, let's see here. I'm not out of the woods yet, and I've learned in the past that things can change night by night, but wanting to let you all know that tonight I'm going to bed with the desire to wake up in the morning. So what happened to him? Okay, he's a journalist, so I'm not sure what happened. Did he have COVID or something? I don't know. I'm not gonna go in it. Cat tweet June 6, baby already born. Okay, when the royal reporter Angela Levine lies, Angela Levine should make sure Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, hasn't already given birth. What did she say? Okay, cough out on lie, note date on tweet. Let's see here. June 6. Oh my god, that was in the morning. when it was announced yesterday. Very private Meghan tells the world her baby is due on Thursday. The date Prince Philip will have been 100. What's different between this baby and her first birth that now makes her so open about the date? Oh my God. That was yesterday morning when everybody know the baby was already born on, was it the 4th, June 4th. Oh my Lord, what an embarrassment. They don't care. My goodness. There's no comment in it. Let me go in this. Okay. Angela Levine is dangerous with her venomous lie. She lies with the innocent of a snake prepared to bite. Remember that fan that ended up taking the life of a lovely Selena? That is who Angela Levine remind me of a rabid fan. Thank G. She gives Ocean away because she is dangerous. Snake. Okay, no, Angela, once again, it makes you a liar. Okay, and she's on TV this morning being her bitter self and telling more fiction on lies. Okay, very pathetic, Angela Levine. Even if Lilibet had not already been born, for you to state something so asinine, providing no proof. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness. And this is the thing, the people in that island are not seeing things for what it is. My goodness. Alright, this is Sussex Squad. Okay, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have welcomed their baby girl, and she has the sweetest name. Okay, British glamour Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have welcomed their baby girl, and she had the sweetest name. Okay, she just repeated that. Okay, Betty is probably tired of Chucky and his damn kids. She might be keeping secret with Harry. I think he told her for sure. That's the squad. I agree, and they hate him for it. Betty appeared not to be a leaker. She knew for more than a month she was sitting pretty on good tea. Those squad are crazy, and she probably already had has the picture as well. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I just had a feeling Betty is sick of this shit. She was so spot on. Those people will never learn. Okay, they're searching her room trying to find the burner phone. That's the squad coming out. Yeah, she seemed tired of that shit. Betty hide the burner phone, girl. That's the secret phone she has with Harry and Meghan. Betty's side deal with Harry letting one of the broke cousins to stay at Fragmore. Also, the league, she not new to this. Betty knows Philip is waiting for her, so she's trying to live in a good term with Harry before she meet Diana. And for Diana to tell God, don't open the gate. She's trying to live in a good term, that's all I'm saying. So Diana could feel petty for her. And say God opened the gate for her, but not for Phil. Phil gave Charles 5 years to be with her, so definitely the gate is not gonna open for Philip. But the Queen is trying to leave a last good mark on Harry. So Diana could squash all the thing that she did to her when she was on Earth. Okay, I love this one. They look. Those squad are crazy. True, and Betty has always had a soft spot for second born. I don't know about Margaret though. Betty also disliked Charles and probably more than likely disliked William. The squad are coming. Yeah, somebody better be protecting Betty. If she finds out more tea before Charles and William, they may get homicidal. Homicidal. Oh my God. Betty better have a food taster over there for her. Courtiers are going to search for that burner phone. She probably sent everyone out the room when they have private Zoom call. Harry and that old woman are running a tight ship. She is not the leaker. The leakers are her staff, Tampon and Egg Camp. I can't. I think Harry also says she is surrounding with bad people. Yep, they're giving her bad advice. And Meghan nodded to that comment. This 95-year-old woman can really hold a tea and watch others scream dangerous. Exactly. She's been at that game for a very long time, so she knows what's up. Only thing that they make sense. It explains how they were all able to have Zoom calls, get Archie and Waffle Maker, etc. None of Charles and William Carter knew about it, which means the media didn't know. They must be fuming and can't do shit because what are they going to do to the Queen? Laughing my ass off. Harry said in the Oprah interview that he will never blindsided his grandmother. Oprah asked him if the Queen was blindsided when they stepped back. Alright, I think you're right. After all, Harry does seem to be the only one in that firm displaying intelligent life. That is true. Okay, yes. How come none of the Zoom with British BNP never leak? How come no one leak about the waffle iron? Okay, that's something between them two. Let's see here. What else is new? I'm already past an hour. I'm going to tell you right now, I will fight anyone who tried to create a competition between Charlotte and Lily. Some people just love to put girls against each other. Now on my watch, I will drag you. Okay, what competition? One is 6 and the other one is 2 days old. Not to mention, there is nothing to compare. People need to chill. What's going on here? Let's see here. Alright, I just read that. I won't put it past the Murdoch press to create some kind of competition, especially as the girls grow older and the age difference matters less and less. That is true. Well, Lily is kind of name after Charles, Elizabeth, Diana, so no competition here. Charlotte is the name after Prince Charles. Okay, Charlotte is my favorite Cambridge kid. She's such a bundle of personality. She's gonna be a Harry over there. Look at it, sticking the tongue with Harry did that. Remember when Diana pulled Harry out of the car? Harry was sticking that tongue. Let's see here. I agree. I bet Lilibet and Charlotte will get along. Oh, I want to see them hang out with the Earl's youngest kids. Okay, Lila is a baby. Okay, what? Like who? Lila has been here all of what, 2 days? Lila is only 2 days old, but that won't stop the British rag sheet. Alright, this is where the parents come into play here. Put the calmness within the household. Okay, the parents are the one who's gonna take charge of all this nonsense. Okay, get the beating and protective of their kids. All right, but anything else, whatever goes in the household, they won't know. Like for instance, there was something I bring to my kids' attention when they didn't want to, in terms of the when I was telling them how dangerous and how serious they should take COVID, I didn't let them see what was going on in the news. But each time I tried to tell them how serious they should take that and how I'm taking precaution. I didn't go to the gym, so I don't bring anything here. Your dad is working from home because of that. But my husband didn't take it that serious. But I was taking it serious. But when I realized each time I tried to tell them how important it is, and then for some reason there's little things, he didn't go out of his way to contradict me, but little things that he said in the house that somewhat contradict the importance that I was the way that I was telling the kids how dangerous the COVID is. I had to tell them. Eventually, I had to go online and show them the death, the things that was going on. Show them pictures of people dying of COVID and stuff like that. So to show them, look, I'm not just saying it. It's because it's out there. I prevent you from seeing this kind of pain and suffering that's going on. So in order for you to take it serious. So every time they go out, my youngest is more active and saying, oh, where's my mask? Where's this? Where's that? All right. So when they go to their parents, their grandparents, their grandma, from my husband's side, they know to be careful, these kind of things. But anyway, I think I'm more excited to watch that, what George, Charlotte, Louis, Archie, Little August, and Baby York from B are going to get up to when they get older. Alright, children are off limit, period. It's going to happen with the first photo of little Diana. Be ready. Okay, probably Christmas, maybe Christmas present. I mean, Christmas family pictures. They're probably gonna do it in a way where they won't even recognize her face, like they did with the last Christmas card. Okay, honestly, I'm imagining a future where they are secretly close and making it their mission to completely screw with the British rag. Don't tease me like that. I would love nothing more than the kids' coalition between the Cambridges, Sussex, York, and Tyndall to totally wreak havoc on the global tabloid circuit. But guess what? Probably if they want to, maybe Harry could host them at their house. They probably won't even know. They go over there for vacation. They won't even know. For a couple of days, they just stay there. Okay, I think people are just jealous that she could easily be known as Lady Diana and Charlotte just Charlotte, since her name is longer and Diana is her third name. It's so weird because they are now bringing titles into it. So crass. Alright, so I think I should stop here and then I'm gonna go on. Oh my god, you see the squad are full blown. Okay, let's do these and then let's see here. Alright, I was gonna stop, but okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I will fight anyone who tried to create. Okay, that's the one I just read. Okay, that's something else. Okay, people who insult Doria and call her a criminal every other day of the year, suddenly being worried for her feeling just because she can't bear that a mixed child has the name of their white royals. Okay, 3 commenting here. You nailed it. Let's see, racist gaslighting. Yep, that's what they do best. They know how to use their blueprint. All right. Okay, I think Harry wanted to pay a tribute also to his grandfather by choosing Lilibet. Despite everything that family has done, it is sweet gesture by Harry. All right, let's see here. It appears there's a historical tie in the name for Doria and Meghan too. Let's see here. What is this? Meghan Markle great great aunt Lily. Okay, great aunt Lily Evan died when the Duchess of Sussex was 22, and her mom Doria Ragland lives in the house Evan left to Meghan's grandfather. All right, there's Lily here. There was a Lily in the family name already. Okay, Lily Evans' husband, William Dumont Happy Evans Jr., was one of the greatest ever black basketball player and earned $2,000 a game in the 1920s, an exhibition featuring Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. Wow, 2,000 a game back then? That was a lot. 1920s. Okay, Happy Evans' own parents were performers in the risque act in which his mother Lillian, okay, there's that Lillian again, will perform dressed as a man with his father William as part of the Chiltern Circus famous venues where black acts could perform. Evans played for the Homestead Grays in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, when the team was considered the strongest club of the modern Negro basketball, winning the 1931 championship. All right, so the word Lily. All right, there's Lily, Lillian. Okay, so that was in the Meghan's family name already. Okay, you learned something new. I didn't know that. Let's see here. Quote, despite everything the family has done, if they believe the family is so horrible and racist, why would they name a child after the head of the family? Makes absolutely no sense. All right. This is where the firm and the family sort of separate. Harry had a good personal relationship with the queen. So, okay, Lily Diana grandmothers. That is good. That is nice. Lily Diana grandmothers. Both almost the same color, kind of complexion, kind of thing. Right, still baffle me how they have the best grandmothers and the worst grandfathers all at once. The worst of the worst. Yep. Yep, the best grandmothers and the worst grandfathers. Let's see what else here. I love that. In California, the so-called paparazzi hotspot, Meghan can have baby two days ago without a single leak. Okay, let's see here. It makes me think the issue isn't the paps, but the trustworthiness of the team. They seem to have the right kind of people now. Alright, I'm impressed by the discretion of the hospital staff also, not a single leak. Alright, they have to sign something or they're gonna get sued. I love that the Royal official account and British media are forced to use old photos of Meghan and Harry or use photos of Archie's first viewing. British media is not used to this. A whole royal baby announcement 2 days later and without any photos. Let's see here. Okay, the royal family. Congratulations to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex on the birth of Lilibet Diana. The Queen, the Prince of Wales, and the Duchess of Cornwall and the Duke of Duchess of Cambridge are delighted with the news. Lilibet is Her Majesty's 11 great-grandchildren. 11. Huh. The way I look at 11, where vice versa, either you can't change anything. You know, no matter which way you put the one, it's still 11. I look at into number 11, the meaning of 11, what it means. Sometimes I look into these things. Let's look here. One thing I was thinking, so they mention it here. Prince of Wales, he mentioned it himself. So I was going to say, look how they mention all the other household. All right, Sussex, Prince of Wales, okay, Duchess of Cornwall, the Duke of Duchess of Cambridge. All right, so they probably create their own. Okay, congratulations to Harry, Meghan, and Archie on the arrival of baby Lilibet Diana. Okay, wishing them all well at this special time. Let's see this one. Okay, there's the son, our little princess, newborn name after Queen and Diana. Okay, Harry Lilibet, new baby Sussex giving Queen's family nickname, but did they even ask her? Oh, who cares? They don't have to ask her. Okay, a name is a name. My goodness, they have to throw this in. But did they ask her? Who cares? Okay, as Hancock say, he's open to Freedom Day delay, 12 p.m. Don't probably my ministers. Okay. My goodness, they have to throw that shade. Okay, in this article, the Sun and Lady Fair couldn't even write a happy baby announcement without dragging Harry and Meghan. How shameful. Okay, no Duchess title for Meghan. Did they even ask her? There it is. Name baby Lilibet as a olive branch. Correct. Let's see here. Let's see what they say here. Tabloid are pathetic and it's killing them that they have no access and have to wait for info like everyone else. They can criticize the name, so they are going for the stupid question. We don't expect anything good from them, nor does Harry and Meghan. Correct. Let's see. This photo is so correct here. Harry was not playing with them. He was not playing with them. Will you look at that? Okay, they have a dignified family, Doria, and staff that respect them and look after their well-being, as opposed to those on the tiny island who then hesitate to feed them to the hungry mob. A former Sun editor was throwing shade on BBC, calling Cali the paparazzi capital of the world. He forgot to mention that you can also be sued to oblivious for defaulting. Okay, I'm impressed by the discretion of the hospital staff also, not a single leak. Okay, same when she had a miscarriage. If that's where she went, top professional. Alright, yes, the firm is full of vying to make their principles shine about the Sussexes, meaning they use every opportunity to disclose Harry and Meghan's private information to the UK tabloid. TG, that nightmare reality is over. Thank God that nightmare is over. Okay, they are pissed off, hence the salty pieces and rag of right-wing papers and equally so report from royal commentators. No money to make off of the arrival of Lily. They are completely cut off. So now they gaslight that the Queen was informed of Lily's birth after Harry and Meghan's friend. Okay, don't ya just love chicka boom, chicka boom. That was crazy. Kudos to the hospital team keeping it tight. Yes, definitely. The British media is harassing and trying to bribe the hospital staff per a tweet this morning. I hope the staff file harassment complaint. They won't say anything per HIPAA though. I had to teach that to my staff. Okay, I love that they are what I love they are protective. My friend said the same thing. People in your team must be willing to sell you out to the paps. The US pap knows what privacy is and respect it for the most part. Okay, the thing is that what's going on in the UK, nobody's stopping them. Okay, who knows when this is gonna stop with after that election again. So this, if they had put a stop to it, this would have been stopped a long time ago, where they didn't have to follow if you don't give me information, or else I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna print this to get positive coverage and all of that. So if they had put a stop to it, who cares if they print things out? Eventually things, die out. Alright, but hey, they never learn. Okay, well, over here, the leak were from within the family, so they couldn't stop it. Maylee consider them royal. We hear Kate's uncle continuously leaks what he is fed. Shame. Okay, Daily Mail complained as if you can time a birth exactly, but Palace was still cough cold by timing. Daily Mail is lying for one, or let's say for now. British press, PB, has not commented on their shady question. I don't know what PB stand for here. Hope the courtier staff learn to shut their mouths and don't anger Harry and Meghan again. All right, let's see here. BP. Okay, so British press. Okay, that's what she meant here. British press. Okay, and I just love that for them. Peace, loyalty, and protection. The team understood the assignment. That's right. Yes, to loyal people. And they probably, anybody who's working with them, they probably made them sign something. All right, made them sign something, and then Harry don't play. They see how Harry go after them. Do you want to deal with the headache and then lawyers and lawsuit and money you have to pay after that? All right, exactly. Preach. I can't stop laughing. 2 whole days they had their little princess, and now no one and no one knew. Well done, Harry and Meghan. All right. Okay, June 7, 2021. It's 12:30 p.m. I already recorded 3 videos already, but while I was doing this, editing the very first video, and I came across this tweet, and I thought I should record, share it with you. All right, this one seems very interesting. Is that it? Where is it? Okay, this is this one. All right, help me out, please, British and UK squaddies. Lila is 8th in line to the throne. That's pretty close. Does the Queen have custody of her? And also, since Lily 8th in line, will the Queen have to give approval of the name? Okay, let's see what some of the people say. I started reading some of them, and I was like, maybe I should record that. All right, that's like in the middle of the day that I come across it. All right, today is June 7th. There it is. I didn't see it earlier when I was recording. Well, it certainly creates a whole diplomatic headache for the royal to have royal children dual citizenship status. If Harry and Meghan divorce before each kid turn 18, Archie and Lilo will most likely remain in the US because they have resided would have here longer. Okay, as a US citizen, the only person who have Archie and Lilo custodies are their parents, even when Charles will access to the throne, and he'll not change it otherwise. He'll face dramatic diplomatic problems. Okay, let's see here. Yep, should Harry and Meghan divorce, a US judge likely won't allow visit in the UK. They'll be supervised here in America to make sure the kids aren't kidnapped, him taking across the Atlantic. Not that Harry is leaving Meghan or is that type of person. Yeah, I've seen things like that before. What is it? There was one incident, I think it was an American father, and what's this from South America? What's that country? They speak Portuguese. What's the name of it? When I think of it, I'll mention it. What is it? The mother took the kid to that country in South America, and something happened where they divorced and stuff like that. The dad had to go through a lot of the red tape.
Wrong. He's got to come home.
For 5 years, David Goldman never gave up.
I'll never stop trying to bring him back, ever.
The fight for Sean began in 2004 when his mother, Bruna, who was from Brazil, took him on a planned family vacation to her home country, but then never returned home again.
And what happened is that the mom divorced while she was in her home country, remarried.
Bruna asked for a divorce, and David filed a court order demanding Sean be returned to the U.S. for a custody hearing. An international treaty, which Brazil signed, required the country to send Sean back within 6 weeks. But the Brazilian courts ruled Sean shouldn't be separated from his mother and gave her permanent custody.
Why won't they just let me go home with him?
For years, David didn't see his son, just a few phone calls.
Hey, Sean.
Then, 3 years later,
my mom married another person and she said, "This is your dad."
Got pregnant, and then while she was giving birth, she died.
Sean's mother later died during childbirth. David rushed to be with his son, but in a shocking twist, the Brazilian courts gave temporary custody to the mother's new husband.
Okay, she died of giving birth, and then the parents, okay, the mom of the mother tried to take custody. I think they were very well off in that country, so they had people in high places to work the system for them. So the dad had to go through a lot of red tape.
There's no accountability on Brazil for kidnapping my child.
The fight for Sean continued, sparking an international outrage.
And stuff like that. Eventually, he got the kid back in the U.S. The kid is probably, what, an adult now.
Then, finally, in December of 2009, relief. Sean's Brazilian relatives were ordered by the country's Chief Justice to return him to his American father immediately. David won.
It's a Christmas miracle.
David and Sean flew home together on a flight chartered by NBC News.
My little boy is 5 feet away, sound asleep, peaceful.
That happened a while back. What's the name of that country? They're pretty good in soccer. What's the they have Rio de Janeiro. What's the name of that country? Oh my God, I can't think of the name right now. Okay, it's the same country. What's that? Giselle, that supermodel came from. Oh my God, this is what happened. I hate that. Sometimes when I try to think of a name, I can't think of it. All right, so because the mom know what will happen, so she did that. You know, pretend they're going on vacation, but when the dad tried to get the kid back, they won't let her. She divorced him and everything.
We're on our way.
5 years after that flight, Sean was thriving, living with his dad in New Jersey.
The change was good, and I'm happy.
And now the father and son are working to help other families.
The Sean and David Goldman International Child Abduction and Prevention Act,
as they mark a new milestone together.
Yeah, they went to a lot of red tape to get the kid back. All right, especially after the mom died, giving birth to the child. So it was a huge thing. Okay, let me continue the tweet. When Charles and Diana and Andrew and Fergie divorced, neither Diana or Fergie could take the children aboard without authorized permission, and they certainly couldn't live aboard with their mothers. When Charles is king, I don't know what will happen. Okay, this is different because these kids are American citizens unless Chuck wants to start another war and get his ass handed to him. He will step lightly where Harry and Meghan kids are concerned. All right, remember, I don't want to give any idea, but right now we are in a very fine line right now where things will happen within the country. So, you know, I don't want to give any ideas. So let me just leave it as that. All right, a lot of things could go. Okay, yes, true, the custody law won't apply to Archie and Lily. It likely will apply to the Cambridge kids, but that's their parents' problem. Let Chuck fight it out with the Caroline Middleton. Okay, she is a U.S.-born citizen. I doubt the Queen has her custody. It will be a diplomatic headache for sure. LOL, exact. Yep, she's 8th. A Californian is now 8th in line of succession to the British throne. Alright, just seen this. What is that? Okay, Queen knew about baby name gesture ahead of baby Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor's birth. Prince Harry reportedly informed the Queen about the sweet tribute. A-list spotted. Okay, I'm pretty sure Harry. I think Harry takes the grandmother like a mother figure to him since Princess Diana passed. Okay, I think as a sovereign, the Queen has legal custody of the minor grandchildren. I don't think that extends to the great grandchildren. So this will only be applicable to Edward's son's children. Okay, when the other grandchildren were minor, they need the Queen's permission for travel and consulted her about things like their education. No. Okay, so remember the eighth in line. I don't know, maybe Archie. I'm just throwing my hat in here. Maybe Archie because he was born over there, but the one that's born in the US, I doubt it. And also, I think Harry and Meghan probably must, this is very crucial, must have a will somewhere if anything were to happen to them, to make sure who's gonna be the guardian of their kids. All right, because if he left over there, he know how bad it is. As a parent, he probably have to put something in writing and said, I don't want my kid to go over there because I know how it is as a child. So until the kids are 18, they could do as they please. So I have a feeling they have a will for this. All right. Let's see here. Harry and Meghan have stepped back from war duties and do not represent Queen Elizabeth II and anything. All the other royals do some work for her. So she has full control over them. But Harry and Meghan's kids are senior royals who are not representing Queen Elizabeth II and anything for now except lineage. Still, you can't use someone's name without permission. Oh, give me a freaking break. Give me a using somebody's name. Okay, how many Michaels do they have out there? How many Mark do they have out there? How many, I don't know, Lily out there? How many Jennifers out there? There's so many names. You mean you can, please give me a freaking break regarding that. Okay, for the haters out there, Lily, Diana, Harry, and Meghan. Let's see here. 10 seconds.
This on their own terms through their own spokesperson, not through the palace. We've learned Harry told the Queen privately of the tribute of naming the baby after her, and the royal family is delighted. This on their own terms through their own spokesperson, not through the palace. We've learned Harry told the Queen privately of the tribute of naming the baby after her, and the royal family is delighted. This on their own terms through their.
So that's that. That was the only tweet. I have so much more to edit. I don't think I have time to. I'm gonna leave the rest for tomorrow morning. Okay, did Zara discuss her baby's name with palace official? That was an hour ago. Okay, Queen knew, but palace official kept it in the dark. What the F will they contact the palace officials about their children? Okay, Harry told the Queen about Lilibet name choice, but palace officials kept it in the dark. All right, let's see here. Okay, they are going to try and tap the Queen's phone next. It's obvious the Queen isn't sharing Harry's personal information with them. They didn't even know about the waffle maker. All right, let's see here. Watch out, Betty. The courtiers may start cutting off her internet access. As punishment. Okay, the good one is crazy. Levin saying Harry and Meghan invaded the Queen's privacy by calling their daughter Lilibet. Okay, I swear I didn't know racism could make people think unhinged and crazy. Okay, she's irrelevant, so who will know that? Okay, exactly. No offense to Zara, but it wouldn't be newsworthy enough to know her child's name before official telling us. Okay, it also means that Harry and Meghan, the Queen, also kept them in the dark. Prince Harry's much-loved granny can keep a secret. Brilliantly awesome. Okay, the British media continue to make themselves a laughing stocks and embarrass themselves and the UK worldwide. Good grief. But all I'm thinking here, I mean, so many important things going around the world. How about the freaking name? To keep a big secret is like a huge thing. I can't believe these people. Okay, those palace official courtiers are really upset that they can't call the shots from Montecito. Methinks there are some in the palace missing the tabloid collusion coin. And the thing is that, guess what? They're gonna run this, especially the palace. They're gonna create another headache after another headache, especially to get the spotlight away from what happened to what's her name, Ford Fiesta, William thing that went on, the Scottish thing, and so many other small little things we're not hearing about that they've been doing misstep after misstep, you know. So they're more than happy to get this news that Meghan gave birth to take the spotlight away from them. But anyway, I'm still editing it. I'm gonna put this in the first video. So yeah, that's it. These people are crazy. Let me throw a prayer. Okay, let's see, prayer for protection. Okay, let's do prayer for protection. What pops up? Let's see here. Friend, Michael, children. Let's do children. Okay, something new. Okay, Lord, we know you love all children, and we pray that when they must work, that you will protect children's growing bodies. Please keep them safe and free of injury and toxins. All right, let's go to the image and pick another one. All right, let's look something. All right, for children. I'm leaning toward this, and I also see that one. So let's read that one. Okay, prayer points for our children protection. All right, so that's that. Where's the other one with the kids? This one. Okay, a parent's prayer. Thank you for my children, Lord. I know they are a gift from you. I need your strength and wisdom daily to train them in the way they should go. Give me patience and a joyful heart. Let me be an example of your love and forgiveness. Thank you, Father, for the honor of being a parent. Amen. I'm telling you, the honor of being a parent is a blessing. All right, I mean, they will give you headache, don't get me wrong. Life is not easy with kids. All right, so sometimes when you sit back and you look at your kids, you see them healthy and you're able to provide food for them and shelter, you sit back, you say, thank you, Lord, for everything you have given me. All right, so anybody who's, you know, planning, parenting, family planning, I hope you guys have the opportunity to experience that, and hope your family stay tight. You, your husband, and your children remain together, because without that, a broken home is not a healthy home. All right, try your best to make things work. It's not gonna be easy from both sides. It's not gonna be easy. Okay, there's a little patience and understanding, and sometimes you need to stay apart a little bit. Staying apart meaning give yourself a little bit distant when things starting to heat up. All right, and then come together and move forward, because there's nothing out there. Once you already have your family intact, it's to protect it and cherish it. And you know, if you try to go and get something out there, it's not the same. All right, but anyway, I was just thinking of that. I thought I added, and I hope everybody have a wonderful day. And please check the description. I have link for PayPal if you want to help support my channel, and I truly appreciate those who have donated. Thank you so much. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.